Okay, Jennifer, these are my hangout at home clothes. We got snow. It's snowing outside, so this is going to be some stretching that you can do for your oblique muscles right up in here. So the first thing to do is I got most of my weight on this leg, this one not, and I'm just gonna move, cut it to the back and to the side, just to kind of stretch it out. You can even put your arm back behind you, or even up over your head a little bit. I can feel it like right through here. I've been sore in my obliques from some of the videos I've been filming. So I'm gonna come over here, put almost all my weight here. Lean back. See, if you lean back, you can feel it stretching. If you lean back, you can just feel the stretching part of it right here. So I'm just gonna lean back, put my arm up, and stretch. The key to stretching out your abdominal muscles really is coming back. So if you come back, you can really feel it. So if I stand here with weight on both and then I just lean just a little bit and then to the back, you don't even have to put your arms above your head. You're gonna feel that part right in here, just stretching. See, I'm leaning back and then I'm pushing back. I can just feel it just stretching right now, right in here. It feels really good. Because I'm sore there, I know when I'm hitting the spot. Okay, another one you can do. Hands above your head. Lean one leg out this way. And then grab your wrist and then pull it. And if you want, just come back just a little bit. If you're like this, you can feel it, but if you come back just a tad, it just stretches it out all the more. You don't have to go back far. And you don't have to go over that far up here. So I'm gonna lean on this side, grab my wrist, but I'm gonna pull back. See when I'm standing like this, but if you pull back like that, you're really gonna feel it in your abdominal muscles, especially your obliques. You can just keep holding that. We'll do it again. You lean over and then come back. See, if I just lean like this, you can feel it. But if you just go back just even an inch, you're gonna feel it more in the obliques. Now the other side. I'm just gonna go to the side, but now I'm gonna go back a little bit. And just feel the stretching of my oblique muscles. Here's another one. You go to like a warrior pose and bring your hand up and then stretch it back. And as you stretch back, you can lean a little bit more. The more you lean into it, the more you're gonna feel it, but you can look up. So if I'm just kind of like this, I don't feel it as much. But if I really lean into it and go back, You're gonna really, really feel that. The only thing is, when I stretch my abdominals and my obliques, it seems to tighten up my back. So I'm gonna do it on this side. Like the warrior pose, you can go in just a little bit and come back, but as I said, you're just pulling the opposing muscles and feeling it. We'll do it on this side one more time. So you can experiment with it and just kind of go up far as you can and then reach it back. Try and look up at the ceiling. Now we'll do the other side. Lean into it. Remember, that's the key. Coming back up and looking at the ceiling. Okay. I have a few more, but what I'm going to do is stretch your back, because your back and your abdominals are your whole core area. Your core area is from your upper body down to the middle of your thighs, pretty much. But when you stretch your abdominals in the front, you should be stretching your back. So we're going to come down and you bring it up and you just hold that right in your lower back. Then you just come down. You can bring it up slowly and then just hold it. And as you're holding it, you're tucking in your glutes and you're tucking in your abdominal muscles. We'll do one more after this. Okay, you can just go one to the side without even bringing your leg out over your head, but if you come back a little bit, you'll feel that right up there, right up through the core, right in here. Okay, now one of my favorite ones, as I mentioned, is the upward dog. So as I come between my two beautiful Bellicons, two of my many, you bring your arms in as close as you can to your sides, and you don't just leave it like this. What you're going to do is push your hips down towards the floor. And just keep your pushing into the floor as you keep your head up. Now that's going to stretch your entire abdominal muscles. If you want to go to one side, Okay, I put my hands over here and I'm going to twist it out on the one side toward your device. Okay, I'm going to go on the other side and I'm going to push my body over to that side. And it's actually stretching out the opposite side. I'm going to do a little bit of a back stretch because you don't want your back hurting after. Now, what I want to do is use my rebounder for resistance. I could do it without being on the rebounder too. So people say, oh, my rebounder is not as big as yours. Well, all I'm going to do is use this for resistance. I'm going to grab over here on one side and I'm going to start sitting back my hips to the opposite side. Oh, see, that's pulling out my obliques on the opposite side and my triceps. I'm just going to use that as resistance. Now I'll go to the other side. Hold on. And then start bringing your behind. And that's going to really stretch out your abdominals. I'm going to do it up on here once, see how different it feels. Because you really don't need a lot of room because you're just using it as a resistance. You're going to pull on it and sit over to the other side. Okay. If you put one hand over this one, you'll feel it a little bit more. And then the other side. And then hand over again. Okay, I feel it in my back a little bit, so what I do is we can do a couple of hip circles. You tuck your abdominals in and you go in one. Direction. Now I'm going to go the other way. You could come onto your side. Hold on. See how I'm holding on? And I'm just going to sit down, push down. Push down into it and stretch out my abdominals. I'm just pushing right into it. And you can kind of twist over to feel it a little bit more. Go to the other side. Same thing. pushing into it. I'm pushing away from the bar, but I'm also pushing into it. Okay, you can come on your side like this. And I have my leg like this, but I'm just gonna lean back a little bit and stretch it. Just stretch out that oblique area. See, the key here is I'm pushing down with this leg into the rebounder. I'm tightening it up, but I'm also pushing into it. One good way to finish your obliques would be to do one of my favorite moves. I gotta do it. Hands above your head. See, as I'm coming down, I'm gonna come down in one direction, get to the bottom, and come up. We'll do 5 in one direction. When you come over to the sides, like I am here, that's really going to stretch out your abdominals and your obliques. 4, 5. Now we'll go the other direction. See, as I come over, that's really going to work that area. 1, 2. Do it slow and controlled so you feel it. Well, just remember, if you want to just stretch a little bit more, feet shoulder width apart. This will work, stretch out all your abdominals right here. But the further you go back, you almost have to, you can feel all of them stretching. But if I twist over here, as I'm turning back, I can feel it more in the oblique area. But like I said, because we're stretching our abdominal muscles, we're shortening up our muscles right now in our back. That's why sometimes your back will feel tight. And that's why it's good to do the pelvic tucks that I do in the pelvic floor, because you want to stretch your back out. Always keep your muscles engaged and your core engaged. I hope that helps you. Have a good night.